Good morning, friends. Let's finish our lesson number 5 with new topics to learn, that is how the distribution of electrons are in different shells of an atom. For that, move on page number 32. The first thing, in the last lecture we had discussed about the atomic what is the electron, protons and neutrons. In this first slide we have discussed about the what is the atomic number or protons in an atom is called atomic number, and the number mass total number of protons and neutrons present in an nucleus of an atom is called as a mass. Here is given, and use your brain power questions also I have given here. The use your brain power question answers I have given on in this slide. And now the distribution of electrons. Distribution of electrons in the revolving stable shell. The shell have a definite energy. The shell nearest to the nucleus is called the first shell. Next to it is called as the second shell. And a symbol n is used for the ordinal number of a shell. The shell are preferred by the symbol K, L, M, and look at on the page number 32. K, L, M, N respectively with the ordinal numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so many infinite. The maximum number of electrons a shell can contain is obtained by the formula 2n square. As the magnitude of n increases, the energy of an electron in that shell is also increases. Now, in the page number 33, there you have given electronic configuration of elements, how we are obtain the electronic configuration of electron. We have seen that 2, 8, 18, 32 and infinite electrons can be accommodated in the shell KLMN and infinite respectively. This is the maximum capacity of the shell. The electron in an atom are distributed in the shell according to their maximum capacity. The shell-wise distribution of an electron in an atom of an element is called the electronic configuration. Simply, the shell-wise distribution of electrons. It's a main word for everybody. Now look at in the table. Here the different in an atom is given. From this you have to distribute all the electrons in it. Now in the K shell we know that there is a capacity of 2 electrons only. In the next 8, next 18, next 32. Yes. Now look at it. The first atom is hydrogen. Symbol H and atomic number is 1. Then only 1. Then you have to put only one shell in it. The electron configuration is 1. Helium having a 2, then write down 2, no other element is remaining, therefore electronic configuration 2. Lithium having a 3, divided 2 and 1. Next one is you have to take it, that is 6. K shell में कितने numbers है, how many electrons in K shell? 2, because the capacity of K is only 2, therefore 2, remaining 4 are in the next shell 4, therefore electronic configuration is 2, 4. Next nitrogen 2 in the first shell K, L may 5, electronic configuration is 2, 5. Oxygen is 2, next shell 6, electronic configuration 2, 6. Remaining you have to solve at home. Yes. Now one thing before you solving, remember that here the numbers indicate the electron number in the shell with increasing order of energy. For example, electron configuration of sodium is 281. It means that the total electron in sodium are distributed as 2. First came a 2, 8 is in the next shell L, and M. In the M shell the remaining 1 electron is there. Now move to the valence and electronic configuration. Now valence and electronic configuration we did explain with the help of this hydrogen, helium and carbon and neon and sodium atoms with the diagrams, and use your brain powers questions I have given here. Yes, and also the definition of valency here I have given. Now move to the next page again. These atomic number and definitions I have given from user brain power and in your exercise. Now what is the valency? Valency means the outermost shell is called valence shell. That is mean outermost shell, the last shell is called as the valence shell, and also the electron in the outermost shell is called as the valence electron, and the capacity of the electrons to give and take the electron is called as the valency of the electron. Here I have solved all these chart, and you here and understand that is how we determine the valency. We learn that the valency means uske whatever the electrons are remaining at the outermost shell is called as the valency of that electron. But look at in the table, that is sodium having a one, but that is hydrogen fluoride having number of valence electron is 7. Look at here, number of valence electron is 7. Then how we consider its valency? Then the formula is there, 8 minus x means 8 में से आपको उस number of valence electron subtract करना है. The remaining number is the valency of that electron. Condition is that the x is greater than 4 and equal to 4. मतलब जो नंबर x है वो हमारा क्या होना चाहिए, 4 से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए या 4 होना चाहिए, तब हम लोग ये फार्मूला यूज़ करेंगे. इफ़ द नंबर इज़ 4 देन द वैलेंस इज़ 4, एंड इफ इट इज़ ग्रेटर देन 4 से यदि ज़्यादा रहेगी देन यू हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट 8 minus 7, 8 minus 6. नेक्स्ट टेक मैग्नीशियम. Again take the magnesium. In the magnesium atomic number is 12. Sorry, electronic configuration is 2 in the K shell. Next shell L, 8, remaining 2 are in the M. Now number of valence electron 2. Therefore 8 its valency is only 2. Yes. Now next one is okay, next are not such like this. There valency of that electrons is 3, 4, 2, 1, and in only the number when it is greater than 4, then 8 minus 7 is 1. Okay, now move on to the next. Here use your brain powers. Also questions I have solved and give you for the your notes in the notebook. Now the next is what is the isotope. The isotopes are the atomic, only you have to remember that is what is isotopes. The atom having element having with same atomic number but different mass number is called as the isotopes of each other. For example, there is a carbon having their atomic number is 6 but their atomic mass is 12, 13 and 14. Therefore they are isotopes of each other. Here are again chlorine also. If you found chlorine, here atomic number is 17. Yes, but its atomic mass is 35 and 37. Again hydrogen, deuterium, tritanium, they are the isotopes of each other. That means isotope is having a same atomic number but different atomic mass number. Now move on to the next slide. The uses of isotopes are given. Many isotopes are used for the nuclear fission, in the cancer treatment, and again in the treatment of goiter and disease of typhoid gland, and also preservation of food. These are very important. Many times asked question, uses of isotopes. And what is a nuclear reactor? We have learned that there are many hydroelectric energies we get from many types, that is hydroelectric power plants, and also